Hello there, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Looking Through the Year 2017. We're at part, I think, 4. And once again, I am joined with...
Yes, hi folks, it's me once again, Efree, and we're here together again to finish up this list of films that are coming down the pipeline later on this year. And we're sharing our thoughts and feelings on it, yay or nay, or like,
So, we had left off in August of 2017, in which you had stuff like Annabelle 2 and The Hitman's Bodyguard, because for some reason the guy who did Expendables 3 got another job and directing an action film, only with Ryan Reynolds, Samuel L. Jackson, and Gary Oldman, and Salma Hayek. I don't know who the hell saw Expendables 3 and said, yeah, he did a good job, let's get him.
He has the same deal that Olivier Megaton has with Luc Besson, maybe. Who knows?
Well, yeah, this is Millennium Film, so...
yeah.
like,
he's got something going on with Harvey Lerner, I guess. Something.
A bodyguard, Ryan Reynolds, takes his former enemy, a hitman, played by Samuel L. Jackson, as a client so they can defeat a dictator, played by Gary Oldman.
Well, it's been a while since we've seen Gary Oldman play a bad guy in a very good movie. I mean, but
yeah,
the last time he was a bad guy, what was it? That movie with Denzel? What was that movie's name? What? Book of Eli?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I think he was a bad guy. Wasn't he a bad guy in that whatever, that Dawn, the Rape of the Planet of the Apes or something? I forgot all about it.
I can't remember that movie.
Yeah, see, exactly. So,
but
I don't see what happened. I don't know. I mean, this guy, could we blame him directly for Expendables 3? No. Maybe it's the studio. Maybe it was Sly. Or maybe there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen. I don't know. I've never seen the film he did that impressed Stallone so much. It was called Red Hill or something. What the fuck it was?
I can blame him because he was a nothing. I mean, if you don't take a job like Expendables 3, I'm sorry, either don't take the job or do something with it. I mean, he did nothing with that. That's a glorified direct-to-video movie.
Yeah, he pretty much picked up a check, maybe. Pretty much. That or Sly just smacked him around. Hey, you do what the fuck I said.
Then you say, you know what, I quit. Otherwise, you do what I say, because I'm the director.
Yeah.
If you want to take the paycheck, then you get treated like a hoe.
That's why what happens. Yeah, you got treated like a hoe. Him and Simon West.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, unless the trailer blows me away.
Yeah.
The Nut Job 2, I didn't even... Who cares?
Yeah.
Renegades, that's the one I saw a trailer to. I remember a lot of tanks. I remember...
Luc Besson wrote this. And whatnot. God.
Yeah, this is the one where a team of Navy SEALs discover treasure in a lake, and they're trying to... It's like $300 million worth, and they're trying to... I guess in a way, do their own version of Kelly's Heroes.
Or Three Kings.
Or Three Kings.
Yeah, I mean, I think I showed a trailer to that. I showed it to you.
Yeah.
And whatnot, yeah. Pretty much unknown cast. Nobody there I recognize besides Ewan Brumner.
And J.K. Simmons.
And who?
J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons, yeah. I mean, pretty much Ewan Brumner, you remember from The Rundown and AVP, and everybody remembers him more from Train Spotting. And the new one that's coming down, I guess we talked about already, T2, Train Spotting, sequel or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And such. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you see what happens. That's one of those things there.
Then the next film that Stallone's in, as a voice, he's one of the many voices of an animal cracker in Animal Crackers.
Oh yeah, Emily Blunt and this.
Danny
Ian
DeVito.
McKellen, Danny DeVito. Let's see, Raven Simone, Patrick Warburton. Really? Wow. Tara Strong. She does a lot of voice acting. She's mostly known for voicing, I think, Batgirl a lot in the lot of the Batman animated stuff, I believe. So, yeah. But hey, this fucking Animal Cracker movie. Need we say more?
A family whose life is turned upside down when they inherit a rundown circus with a mysterious box of animal crackers, which magically change the person who eats them into the animal they have eaten, including monkeys, giraffes, lions, elephants, and tigers. They must save the circus from being taken over by the evil uncle, played by, is that the Ian McKellen? It's a 3D computer animated film, and I
Well, I
don't
don't
care.
understand it. It's released through Relativity Media, right?
Yeah.
Why they can take a chance with that one, but they don't want to take a chance with Kidnapped, right? And for an August, September release, look at that. That could have been Kidnapped. News. Animal Crackers. Fuck Animal Crackers. I liked it when I was a kid. I haven't had it since.
Kidnapped, for those who don't know, that's the one with Halle Berry that looks pretty good.
Yeah, that they had a test screening. They liked it, but the studio's going belly up. But it's not going belly up that much, and they're taking a chance releasing this movie. Look at that. The end of summer, too. Those motherfuckers. Look at that. Dumb putas I've seen in
Because
my
they think
life.
animated films will make more money.
Yes,
Like
my
Pixar.
dick will make more money, please. Yeah, Sausage Party didn't even make that much money?
Yeah. It was a huge hit. It was a huge hit. Made like I think over 100 million. And it cost like 20 million.
Now just imagine how much keys of marijuana that Seth Rogen bought probably all that money. Shit. Probably shared it with Kevin Smith.
Well, you haven't seen Sausage Party. You might like it.
Yeah,
A lot of other people do.
I mean, I know. It's just the principle I guess you're upset about this. Kind of like how you feel about the Emoji movie. We could have had the Popeye, but we got that instead. And then meanwhile, this Relativity Media, at the end of the summer, when you want to put at least a thriller or an action film to wrap up your summer, but no, they don't want to do that. It's like, nah, Halle Berry, nah. Even though this looked like it might be pretty good. I mean, they had a test screening, people loved it. Who knows? It might be disappointing, but still, give it a fair chance. A fair run. And so I hope Lionsgate grabs it. I really do. Give it a good release date.
Well, speaking of shit, like Animal Crackers, Stephen King's It. Short for shit.
That's a good one.
Which is a remake, which I know people look forward to, because the original apparently is so crappy now.
I haven't seen the original in years. I remember liking it when I saw it. And whatnot because of the cast.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
I mean, I will admit, the climax with the light show, I don't know about that, but the cast did great. I love John Ritter. What's that actor's name? The one who played John Boy and the Waltons.
Richard Thomas,
Tim Reed, Annette O'Toole, Dennis Christopher, got Harry Anderson from Night Court. It was great to see John Ritter. It was just great to see those people together.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
And then Jonathan Brandis, Seth Green.
Yes, they were the younger versions, and the actors they got great. I mean, I don't know about this one. I mean, and such. I mean, that's the only nitpick I have with the original films. I wish it was a better climax than just a slingshot with a silver. Like, my idea, it sounds stupid, but it'd be fun to watch. What if they all ganged up on Pennywise and beat the shit out of him?
Maybe,
Like, throw him a beating, The fuck? Like, do almost like a Nightmare on Elm Street thing, when they drag him out of the whatever, the power world, and he's human, and then they start fucking him up, Oh, that sounds silly. Silly than a light show with slingshot? But that's not a nitpick with the original. I still like the original movie. It's just, that's it, really? Like, come on.
I don't see any appeal in a remake. I mean,
unless the trailer blows our minds, which I doubt. I don't know. The trailer, I mean, we're not gonna see a trailer probably to the middle of the summer. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, but most remakes have blown. Period.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's just statistics, folks. A lot of them have blown lately.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know what it is? When they do these remakes, they do it what it is. They don't do no respect for the original material. He's like, it's a name, and that's it. It's a name. It's a brand name. We don't have to put too much effort into it. That's what it is. Oh, people are gonna give a shit no matter what. Well, we got no choice. We just gotta slap it together and hope it makes money because of the name. That's what it is. See, at least back in the 80s when they did it, they were trying. You've seen the hard work with The Fly, The Blob, what John Carpenter did with The Thing. Even what he did with Revenge of the Damned, he was making his own movie and such. Nowadays, not the case. And what was the last good remake we saw? The one you starred in, Hills Have Eyes? Oh, the good lookalike starred in. I saw it. Aaron Stafford. And such. But you kicked ass in that movie, dude. Yeah. Affleck was the bomb in Phantom, but you kicked ass in the Hills Have Eyes. Yeah.
I know there was an original director for this, and he got dropped. And
Really?
it was kind of... I haven't seen what this guy's done. Terry Fukunaga was the original director. But the reason is, I was trying to make an unconventional horror film. It didn't fit in what the studio wanted to spend money, and did not want to offend the standard genre audience. He said the budget was perfectly fine. He invested years in it. Our biggest fear was they were going to take our script and bastardize it. And pretty much, he wanted to be more original, but they're like, studios like, no, we want to be more standard.
By the numbers, in other words.
Yeah.
Boo scares and downbeat endings and people who can't act their way out of a paper bag. You know, generic, pretty much. I guess Warner Bros. is turning into Fox lately, I guess. You know, just by the stories you're hearing about the way they're treating their DC universe and shit, the way they're fucking with Ben Affleck and everything.
Although it's kind of, and it's also kind of weird that this movie and what was that shitty Rob Zombie one, 31, which I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Right when these are getting made, then you have all those clown sightings.
Yeah.
Kind of strange. Just saying.
Yeah, it is.
Coincidence.
I mean, those clown sightings to me, they're a good movie within themselves. If you think about it, that's a movie idea. I'm surprised no one has ran away with, to be honest. I mean, what do you get? A shitty, badly edited horror movie, which is 31, which I heard about, and I've seen clips of. And then this movie here, and such. And it's not like any Stephen King's theatrical films have been good. Think about it. I mean, we have was it The Dark Tower that we talked about briefly.
Yeah.
So that's a very anticipated one. And such.
But yeah, I have no interest. I mean, after that, most of these I know nothing about.
Wow, there's another Lego Ninjago movie. Wow, they're really bleeding that Lego stuff out, huh? Wow.
Yeah, because he had Lego Batman.
Oh, look, Matt, another remake, Flatliners.
But it's a sequel because Kiefer Sutherland is in it, and it's
why have the same title? So stupid of them.
You mean like
hey,
Blair
look,
Witch?
Matt, your favorite actor, Diego Luna, aka Indigo Montoya Jr. He's in this.
Yeah, the wannabe Inigo Montoya.
Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
And your favorite, Ellen Page. Your favorite actress.
Well, there you go. So, it'd be these two stars in the film, guarantee we're both not gonna watch it. But, why you don't like Ellen Page? I think she's overrated. I never cared for her acting. She's very boring. I mean, I've never seen Hard Candy. I've heard that's like her best role, but you know, I'm sure she's probably good there. But just Juno and everything else, I've seen like, just please. It's a sequel with the same fucking title. Unless Kiefer Sutherland playing another character.
No, he's playing the same character.
What, Nelson? Really? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well.
So that's why it's a sequel, but it's like Blair Witch.
I mean, the whole thing, it's a sequel with a backdoor reboot.
Yeah.
So, into the back door, into the ass.
I thought they already did this with the Lazarus Project, whatever the hell that movie.
Yeah, with Olivia Wilde. I think I heard deals with that as well. With people experimenting with death. So
Anyway.
I guess nobody saw Lazarus Project. I guess so they figured we need a brand name. So you remember that title, I guess. Which, to be honest, I was never that big into Flatliners for some reason or another. I was wondering, maybe I gotta look up again.
Well, it's because you have an Oliver Platt thing. That's why.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
I really
I'm not
enjoy.
very that big into Oliver Platt, folks. The only one movie I could deal with him in, maybe, is I think maybe okay. Be fair, two movies: Three Musketeers, because he's not the star of that one, and Ready to Rumble because he gets his ass kicked a lot in that movie.
Well, he's not the star in Flatliners either.
I know.
I really
It's
enjoy
just,
Flatliners.
I haven't seen it in years. Maybe I'll give it a shot, another shot. I don't know. See what happens and whatnot. I'd like to revisit it again. So maybe I didn't get the concept. I don't know, but maybe I'll watch it again. My mind would change. Maybe it can happen.
But the next one, as we're getting into September,
Well, we're getting out of September. So we're getting into October.
September, October, October. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know you're going to a theater for this one. I have a feeling, right?
Yeah, I look forward to Blade Runner 2049. I do enjoy the original. The teaser was simple, it was mysterious, and I liked that. The cast, at least it's people I like. I like Ryan Gosling. I liked Jared Leto. I liked as an actor. I mean, he wasn't the best Joker, but I blame more the script for that. But I like Jared Leto as an actor. Dave Bautista, I mean that's cool.
Bautista's in this, cool.
Harrison Ford being in it. See,
hopefully he's in it more.
Yeah. But even if he's not, at least it's Ryan Gosling, and I like Ryan Gosling more than who the fuck was there in Force Awakens? I forgot her name. The girl played Rey.
Rogue One, Diego Luna, whatever.
Yeah, like, and the director interests me. I mean, yeah, I haven't seen a lot of his movies, but the clips I've seen, it seems like he has a visual style. It seems like he takes it seriously. Like, I haven't seen Sicario, I haven't seen Arrival, I haven't seen Prisoners, but he seems like a guy who takes this stuff seriously. And this is the one I was interested in more than Star Wars because we've only had one Blade Runner film from decades ago. One Blade Runner film. It wasn't two sequels and then three prequels and then TV cartoon series and holiday specials, and it was one movie. That's it. This I'm really curious about. I'm curious what they can do with it. And the teaser didn't give anything of the story away. It will be aimed for an R rating.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and it's one of those films that I just really am curious to see what they will do with this. Yeah, I could be disappointed. I've done that before, but at the same time, I'm looking up some info on this. It's set a few decades at the original. It will again take place in LA. The Earth's atmosphere will be different. The climate has gone berserk. The ocean, the rain, the snow is all toxic. Ridley Scott will be executive producer. See, Robin Wright is in this as well.
I mean, I just hoping this doesn't suffer for the same thing like what happened with Tron. Because Tron was almost a similar thing like this. Because there was no prequels to Tron, there was no sequels, and everything like that. There was a lot of talk. They're gonna do it. Then they finally did it, and I saw it. And I'm like, So that's like I'm kind of worried about it. And there,
Yeah.
I like Garrett Hedlund. He was good, but the rest of the movie just didn't work for me. And whatnot. But I mean, it's kind of like you said, like when you saw Tron Legacy again, you're like, fuck that movie. Like Force Awakens. The lead character's not even in the movie that much, the title character or whatnot.
Well, yeah, I mean, Force Awakens I never liked, but Tron Legacy, it didn't hold up. I liked it on a visual level, and I like the music. I think visually and musically it's good. It's just the story is lacking. But I didn't
Yeah.
grow up with Tron as well. That's the other
Mhm.
thing. So
Yeah.
I only saw Tron like twice by the time I saw Tron Legacy. So
Yeah.
that's another thing. I mean, yeah, like every movie, it could be disappointing. Uh, John Wick 2 could have been disappointing, but that was really
It
good.
delivered. Very delivered a lot. I talked recently about Blade Runner with you or whatnot. I revisited it again. I don't mind the film. I don't mind the film and such. Good acting or whatnot. Is that what it is? At times, I feel at times it's a little overrated because that's the one everybody brings up when they talk about futuristic films the most
Mm.
and whatnot. But it's not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie at all and such. I mean, good acting by Rutger Hauer, by Harrison Ford, by the cast. Good visuals. It's a beautiful looking movie. Beautiful score by the Vangelis, I believe the guys who did the score. They did a beautiful job and such. I'd be curious to see who they're gonna get to the score for this film. Was they gonna do a synthesizer type of thing or whatnot? I just hope it's not a rehash. That's the only thing. Like, you know, that's the only
Right.
thing I'm worried about. It's not a rehash. So Ryan Gosling is got to look for 4 replicants that come into the city because they want to live longer and everything, you know.
Right.
And such. Or if not, they're giving them the task. Oh, you got to go after this guy who used to be a Blade Runner, but he's gone rogue. He's been gone for so many years. You got to look for this guy. And that's what he's there for, to kill Harrison Ford. I don't know if that's going to be the case and such. But I mean, I would like to see another trailer and such. Well, I'll wait for your review. Like you did say you were going to go to a theater for this one and
Yeah, I would like
such
to.
and everything. So I hope it doesn't disappoint. Be nice and such. Maybe you know what it is? I would like to see if they go this direction with it. If they're going for a Blade Runner mashup between that and Seven. Like, what if Ryan Gosling is playing? Okay, he's playing a Blade Runner, and the replicant he's going after is actually a serial killer,
Hmm.
and maybe he has to find Deckard, Harrison Ford's character, to help him. If that's the case, then I'm bored. If
Right.
that's the case, I don't know. Maybe they keeping this really on the lock and key. I just hope it's not a retread. That's the only thing I'm hoping about.
Yeah.
It's not the same bullshit about, well, we don't know what else to do. Blade Runner, we've been talking about doing it for years. And it's just kind of do the same movie, but not really. How they do these things today.
Yeah.
Like Force Awakens and Tron Legacy, or I call it Tron Fuckacy. I saw that in 3D, and I wanted my money back. Nothing in that movie was 3D. Shit. But anyway, I'll keep an open mind, So I like Ryan Gosling too. It's been a while since I've seen him in good stuff. I mean, The Nice Guys was there, but didn't hold up too well for me.
Hmm.
And such, could have been better.
I
To me, I know
enjoyed
you
it.
really love Nice Guys. It's
Yeah.
cool.
But next up is another sequel, which I'm curious about. Kingsman: The Golden Circle.
Yeah, Matthew Vaughn and Jane Goldman come back. They both were Matthew Vaughn was the writer, and he came up with the screenplay. Jane Goldman also wrote the screenplay, and they both worked together on Kick-Ass. And I had fun with the first film. I really did. And such. I mean, you got Halle Berry joining the cast, Jeff Bridges. Oh God, Channing Tatum. And oh no, Vinnie Jones. God damn it. Elton John's in it. I guess Colin Firth, comes back, which I really liked him in the last film.
I don't know how, but
Yeah, I guess there's a post that says my death was exaggerated or something. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna do something with that. Halle
maybe.
Berry's joining the cast, which that'd be cool, along with Julianne Moore. I don't know. I'm a little worried about Channing Tatum with Vinnie Jones. That's something I'm worried about. Because when those two guys are in the movie, I know I'm not gonna like it. I know you don't mind Channing Tatum on the 21 Jump Street
21,
movies.
22 Jump Street.
Yeah, but Vinnie Jones, I just don't know. Unless he got killed off in the beginning, then maybe he's not that bad. Oh, that's harsh. Everything Vinnie Jones is in, it's a kiss of death. It's the only thing.
X-Men: The Last Stand.
I mean, I like it. I didn't mind his Juggernaut. It is
Well, there you go.
cartoonish. You know,
So you
it's
like that
current.
movie?
Yeah, but that's one movie though. One movie versus many others, like Midnight Meat Train, which could have been good, but fucked it up with a downbeat ending. Uh, what was that one with Steve Austin, which I forgot the title of it already?
Condemned.
Condemned. Yeah. By the way, I'm sorry I sent you that DVD, Matt. I didn't know you seen it already. I always remember that thing you said. I know why he sent it to me. I know he didn't like it, but that's why he sent it to me. This and everything. But I mean, I'll go with an open mind. I mean, Jeff Bridges is in it. I'm curious how Jeff Bridges is gonna fit in there and whatnot. And Mark Strong comes back. I liked him in the last film and such.
Well, there's always the other movie that comes out that day.
What? My Little Pony? I'm not a jabroni or pony person. Nah.
I believe it's called Brony.
Brony?
Not a jabroni.
Cause I don't know. I know was it The Rock made that term up. Even when he was in Central Intelligence, he had a thing for ponies or unicorns or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's from his wrestling days where he called people jabroni.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that means.
I think it's something he got from like the Iron Sheik. You're a
Well,
jabroni. Just, I don't know, some kind of insult. I forget what it was.
yeah,
But yeah, My Little Pony, nah.
yeah.
Unless
Well,
you're
you got the Snowman that has your favorite
Snowman.
actor, Michael Fassbender,
Oh
and
yeah.
J.K. Simmons and Val, the big schmuck Kilmer.
Yeah. Don't care.
Yeah, me neither. A movie called Mother. Darren Aronofsky latest film with Jennifer I Can Act Big Tits Lawrence, Javier Bardem, and Michelle Pfeiffer, Ed Harris. The drama, well, I'll take a pass.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of weird. Darren Aronofsky is doing that because he's usually
Yeah,
doing weirder films.
yeah. Well, I guess the weirder films are not making money, I guess. I guess Big Tit Lawrence is the top draw, so you gotta get her involved and everything.
I guess the next one that I recognize is Geostorm, which has been pushed back many times.
Really?
Dean Devlin finally directing. Yeah, Gerard Butler, Ed Harris, Andy Garcia, and Prince of Photography began in 2014.
Wow.
And as of right now, it's October 20th, 2017. That's the one where man heads into space to prevent climate controlling satellites from creating a storm of epic proportions, and his brother discovers a plot to assassinate the president. I think we talked about this, like when maybe not on camera, but when it was like the year of 2016, it was supposed to be coming out.
Really?
Yeah, it was supposed to come out in March 2016, and then it got pushed back to now
Uh,
October
it's
to
actually produced by Jerry Bruckheimer as well.
yeah.
I don't know why it's being delayed or why it's being pushed back.
Is it that bad, Warner Brothers?
I don't know.
Fucked with them some more.
Maybe it's like Warner Brothers becoming like what Fox is, fucking with its directors and shit. Or they don't trust the movie, or it's a disaster movie. That's probably what it is.
Or maybe it's just that bad. I don't
Maybe.
know. I'd be curious. I like Gerard Butler.
Me too.
Dean Devlin directing a film.
Be
Cool.
interested to see what he would do with it, because Roland Emmerich has lost the touch. It's interesting to see what Dean Devlin gets to do.
Yeah. Insidious 4. I don't know why.
I guess they keep making goddamn money. That's what it is. Nice. People are just so hungry for horror. They'll watch any fucking thing. I guess what it is. They don't like gore and splat, so they figured, well, let's do this supernatural thing, which I'm getting to a point now. Supernatural stuff is getting very fucking overrated very quickly. That's what it is. Like, we want jump scares and supernatural shit. We can't have a guy running around killing people. That's cliche. So is this shit. We'll talk about running around killing people. We got Saw Legacy. But the directors of this is actually some guys I like. The Spirit Brothers. They're the same guys who did Daybreakers.
Oh, okay.
Those guys are real stiffler for a lot of practical effects. But Saw, really? Oh,
Well,
God.
a lot of Saw films they have some practical, but it's the story sucks.
But
Story's played
the
out.
last one I saw had CGI in it with
Well,
Saw
yeah, but I
3.
mean, a lot of them do have practical. I mean, it's not like the gore was the problem in those movies to me. It was everything else. It's
And those guys are just directing it for a check, obviously, because they didn't come out to write nothing. They got some fucking guys to come and write some shit and
it's
whatnot.
Saw
Guarantee this will be
7.
a backdoor reboot. Watch.
It's Saw 7. What do we don't get out of a Saw 7? It's another tape in the guy's asshole.
Yeah.
Another
Oh,
fucking.
Jigsaw's not really dead. He's from another planet. He's a zombie or something, or he's a demon. People always
No,
like to try to defend the
it won't
Saw
be
films. I mean,
supernatural. They'll go some complicated, overcomplicated fucking story.
it's like, no, not really. You know, Jigsaw really didn't do this. Carrie always was the one masterminding everything and everything like that. This and that.
Yeah.
It's just everybody's connected to the finger, to the prick, to the asshole, to this. It's too ridiculous. I mean, I saw the first one. Each film to me was worth one watch. That was it. None of them had rewatchability. And I remember when the films were coming out hot every October, everybody in my job kept bugging me. Why you don't want to see it? Why you don't want to see it? You scared? I don't know, but they're corny. But Nightmare on Elm Street films are corny. I said, no, Saw films are corny. They're fucking corny. Fuck that. What's his name? Tobin Bell, he's not a bad actor, but he's got nothing on Robert Englund. I'm sorry. Fuck that. Because I never liked the Saw films. I just thought they were very overrated. To me, it's just something that didn't need a franchise. You could have made one fucking ending, and that would have been it.
Yeah.
But since the studio's greedy, they want money. What's your 2 cents on this, anyway?
Did you see the last one?
No. Did he die?
Who?
Or whatever the guy running the fucking, would it be Carrie Always or Costas Manalore, who the fuck it is?
Well, they
or
left.
Shawnee Smith's clone? I don't know.
Well, you find out Terry Ellis was helping Jigsaw.
Yeah, of course. I heard about that twist.
And he leaves. What was the other guy you named? Costas Mandalore. He leaves him in a room, much the same way as the ending of the first one, with the slamming door and. Yeah, it fucking sucked.
Yeah, it's just like they don't know how to end these films, and people love it.
Obviously, it's not ending because they're doing another one. But they won't do Friday the 13th.
Guaranteed, mark my words, it's a backdoor reboot. Guaranteed. Watch, mark my words.
Well, yeah, all he has to do is pass it off to someone else, and then.
Yeah, start over from scratch. But how many Friday 13 movies? They always like to pick on Friday 13. I remember whenever I yell about Saw, even way back in the day when I used to be on here, I remember, boy, how many fucking arguments I got. But this is the energy with the Friday 13. Look, those characters are iconic. Jigsaw doesn't come to that. I'm sorry. You feel Jigsaw is in that group? That's your opinion. Me, no. Sorry, because like it or not, Friday the 13th films and Nightmare on Elm Street films all have endings. There's no ending in a Saw film. Or what about Phantasm? They always bring us on. What about Phantasm? I agree. Phantasm doesn't have an ending. I agree.
That's why it's not one of my favorite series.
Yeah, I mean, I respect the first movie. I enjoyed the second one a lot. I enjoyed the third one a lot, but that's it. Part 4 was just a bunch of shit of all deleted scenes that were kicked out of the first movie. And when I heard about Part 5, there was no money to finish anything. That's what I heard about Part 5. It's just giant CGI ball and where is it? Reggie Bannister is working on his own, basically, because everybody in the cast isn't doing their job. So, that's what I hear about that. That's the main consensus. But, but I would rather sit through Phantasm 1 to 3 than any of the Saw films. Fuck those puto movies. If people love them, that's great. But me, no. It's not because of the gore. It's because I want a goddamn ending. That's what it is. And then goes, okay, you got me with the first twist. All right, I didn't see that coming. You got me with the second one. I didn't see that coming. Okay, the third one, you're really pulling it a lot. All right, but that was it.
That's the
That's the
one.
point.
That's the one that lost me. I could
The
deal
third
with
one lost me.
the
Yeah,
first two. I don't mind. The third one lost me.
because I said the first two. The third one, all right, you went for this bullshit twist and whatever, and it was a downbeat ending. Okay, all right, you did it, but you could have ended it right there.
Yeah, but I
But it
hated the
makes,
third one.
yeah, it's like the Final Destination movies. I
Everything
know
after three
you enjoyed the
sucked.
first two. What you were saying? Sorry.
No, I'm just saying everything after three I thought sucked. Same with Final Destination. 3 and
Yeah,
afterward I thought sucked.
yeah.
Surprised they're not doing Final Destination this year.
You never know. You never know. It just might come back. Like, look at this. Nobody thought Saw would come back, and look at that.
And
You
yet
never know.
yet Friday the 13th gets canceled because they don't want to spend $20 million. Whoever owns that.
But it's so funny though. 20 million really for Friday 13th? Wow. Does it really need that big of a budget, to be honest?
No.
Wow. 20 million. I mean, wasn't the other films less than that?
Yeah.
God, isn't that 20 million? That's gonna go for Coke and Horse, pretty much. God, unless they're really planning a whole bunch of practical effects, which I know is not gonna be the case and whatnot, but Saw Legacy. I hate that word legacy. The only movie I like with legacy in the title is Legacy of Rage. That's it. Everything else with legacy, like Mortal Kombat Legacy, sucked. Tron Legacy sucked. Now this movie's gonna suck, just like the other ones. Ball sacks and ass cracks.
Yeah, I don't look forward to another Saw movie.
I'm just tired. And they're only doing it for a cash grab as well.
So the next one is Thor Ragnarok.
I'm actually curious about this one.
You have Chris Hemsworth coming back, Anthony Hopkins, Tom Hiddleston, Kate Blanchett, Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk, Idris Elba. I believe Jeff Goldblum is the villain.
Yeah, and I think
Carl
Urban
Urban.
is supposed to be in this as well. And from what I understand, they're gonna take a lot of notes from Planet Hulk, which I'm a little curious about, and such. And
Yeah, that's what it says on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Elements
So,
from the Planet Hulk were adapted for Ragnarok.
yeah, and whatnot. I think Ragnarok. I think is the name of the planet. I think. 'Cause I haven't seen Planet Hulk in a while.
Yeah, it says here, after the events of Avengers Age of Ultron, Thor, imprisoned on another world without his hammer, must outlive a gladiatorial duel against his old friend the Hulk in order to return to Asgard in time to stop the villainous Kate Blanchett and the impending Ragnarok. Yeah, I don't know what Ragnarok actually is.
Yeah. So, I mean, I know that they're talking about that the Hulk and Thor might make this into a buddy movie with those two guys. I'd be curious to see how that's gonna work. And so Jeff Goldblum is playing the bad guy. I mean, there's a third Thor film. When I heard about the second one, I'm not missing much. So maybe this one might be good. Maybe. Because the first one I really enjoyed a lot. I mean, both were caught off guard with the 2011 film.
Yeah.
That was a good one. So I don't know. It's a different director. They don't got the same guy who did The Dark World and Terminator Genesis shits and whatnot and everything. I don't know why Tom Huddle think he's coming back to these. To be honest, I'm like, how many times you gonna have Loki in these Thor films? I mean, didn't Thor have other bad guys besides Loki?
Well, I don't think he's the bad guy in this. He's the bad guys are Kate Blanchett.
And Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's cool. I think Carl Urban's supposed to be playing a character who fights in this arena that they're gonna be fighting at. So I'll be interested to see Carl Urban there.
yeah.
And such. But I'll be curious about it. I'm waiting for a real damn trailer, not the bullshit fan-made ones that people keep making. Because every time I think I see one, it's like, no, it's fan-made. It's like, fuck this. I want a real trailer.
should be coming soon because, well, I mean it's November, I guess, so maybe not. Maybe it'll be a little while.
Yeah, I went to bed. Most likely in the middle of the summer. More likely we'll probably see it, or maybe toward the end of the summer. That's when they gotta start showing these teasers.
Is there a Marvel film before that?
Oh, you got the what was it, Guardians of the Galaxy?
So
So
probably when that comes out, they'll have a trailer to Thor 3.
yeah, hopefully. So to be
Yeah, I
curious
mean,
about it, cause
I did not like Thor 2, but I'm willing to give this a shot because
yeah.
they have a good track record. I did see Doctor Strange recently, folks. I actually really enjoyed that.
Oh, is it good? All right.
Yeah, I reviewed, for those interested, I reviewed it on my channel.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, it was better than I thought it would be. It was, the guy, Benedict,
Cumberbatch.
yeah, he was actually pretty good. I mean, at the beginning, he's supposed to be pretty much like House, MD, but
Oh, okay.
you grow to like him. Well, at least I did. I'll speak for myself. I grew to like him throughout the film, and um, uh, Chueto Ejiofor, who's in Red Belt,
Oh,
and
he's there. Okay.
yeah, he was good in the film. Uh, yeah, that was pretty good.
All
I
right.
mean, not
I'll give it a shot.
yeah,
Cause I know the trailer I saw to it. It may look too much like Inception too much. That's what turned me off with it
yeah,
and whatnot.
yeah, it's not like Inception.
All right, that's cool.
I
The
mean,
trailers can make it look like that. That's
yeah,
why.
yeah. I didn't care for the trailer. You have some crazy building stuff, but the action scenes they go all out on it.
Scott Atkins in it?
Yeah, I mean he's
No martial arts.
a little bit. I don't know why they had him in there. That was one of my problems with that. He's pretty wasted. I think it was just him getting a paycheck.
Yeah, he's just trying to put some movies under his belt, I guess, or whatnot. Hey, I was in this movie. I was in that movie. Yes, give me more money. Give me a job, please. I was in this movie. I
Yeah,
was in that movie, mates, please.
yeah. There's no reason for him to be there. But I mean, Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, I'm curious about it.
Mm. Same here. I want to see a real trailer. Hopefully, we'll see one. Maybe by the time Guardians of the Galaxy sequel comes out.
And another sequel to Bad Moms called Bad Moms Christmas.
Well, I guess the last movie made money because the trailers
Yeah.
never interested me and whatnot. Mila Kunis and Kristen Bell.
And
So,
then an animated movie, The Star, with Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry.
Ving Rhames.
T of T and Peel, Anthony
Wow.
Anderson, Gabriel Iglesias, Chris Christopherson,
Christopher Plummer, really? Wow.
Tracy Morgan.
My God. It's Jim Henson's company, too. Wow.
Oh, this is an animated film about the first Christmas.
Oh, great.
It centers on a donkey named Bull. Is that the Bull from Dukes of Hazzard?
Oh,
Is
God.
Luke somewhere here too?
Mm.
They're the good
His uncle,
old donkeys.
his uncle Jesse in there, too?
They're the good old donkeys. They don't mean any trouble.
Daisy Dukes is there, too. There you go.
But it's a
God.
rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson's in this, too? Really? Wow.
Maybe she's the Daisy Dukes.
Well, she looks. I don't mind Kelly Clarkson. I don't mind some of her music or
Uh,
whatnot. No.
let's see.
Yes, I admit it, folks. I don't mind her music.
Let's
Yes,
see.
I don't mind her extra weight either. So, that's just me. That's the way I roll.
You have Paddington 2. You have.
Wow, that got a sequel? Really? Well, oh no.
Oh,
We're actually getting Justice League. Yeah, I forgot all about it.
Zack Snyder.
Yeah. Chris Tiero, your favorite writer, who did
Yeah.
Batman Vagina Superman. Oh, my God. Now, I will say this right here, right now. I don't know if I said it before. Ben, don't do Batman. Go off, walk away, run far away from Warner Brothers. They're going to fuck with you and everything like that. And now that you do your Batman film, don't do it.
Well,
I think
he's contracted. I think he has to act in it. Someone else is directing it. Apparently, Matt Reeves did come back, and he's confirmed. But I don't think he could get out of it, even if he wanted to. He would get sued because they spent all this money on having a new Batman, So he's going to have to act in it. Just Chris Terrio is writing that one too.
So bad for Ben Affleck. People gave him so much shit about Daredevil, which we both love him in Daredevil, but
Yeah.
I don't know. The studio doesn't know how to handle these type of movies, obviously, and such. I know they're pissed with Zack Snyder because of what happened with Batman v Superman, and they stuck with him, but they can't get rid of him, I guess, for Justice League and whatnot. Yeah. The only one who's sucking Warner Brothers' dick is really David Asshole, whatever his name is. He's the one that's probably blowing the studio more than anybody. Really. Trying to make his stupid comments like, fuck Marvel. Nah, fuck you. Please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we got Jesse's fuckbird coming back.
Fuck
William
this
Dafoe's
movie.
in this, really? Wow.
Yeah, he's working with Aquaman
Wow. J.K. Simmons is in this.
as Commissioner Gordon.
Wow.
James Gordon. That's his name.
Can't believe it. It's kind of strange. You have two actors who've been in early Marvel films, if you think about it. J.K. Simmons and William Dafoe. And then on the flip side, with Spider-Man Homecoming, you got Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like they did a trade.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons and Willem Dafoe, they were in the same movie.
Yeah, they won the
Spider-Man.
wannabe Spider-Man movies and whatnot. Now they're in this movie.
This movie will be. I'm calling it now. It'll be god awful.
Yeah, I'm calling the same thing.
I know Efree liked Man of Steel. I hated it. And I fucking hated Batman v Superman. I hated
that too.
I hated Suicide Squad.
Me too.
And I don't give a fuck about Wonder Woman.
Well, I sort of do, but that's just me.
I know you do. We talked about that.
Sort of.
You're into the strong woman.
Yeah.
On your face.
Long as she ain't ripping my dick off, you know.
No, a strong woman on your face.
Well, see, it's clean. Anyway, I'll stop being graphic.
But I don't care about Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I don't care about this guy named Ezra Miller as fucking Flash. You can go flash a fucking football stadium for all I care. I don't give a fuck about Roman Reigns wannabe Jason Mamma Mia, the fucking guy from Baywatch, Hawaii, wherever the hell he was. Wannabe Conan as Aquaman, fuck a man. I don't give a fuck about...
Don't forget he was in Bullet to the Groin, too.
Yeah, bullet to my ass. I don't give a fuck about Jesse Heisenberg.
Yes, scumbag a bird, because of what he said about Comic-Con and shit. He will fuck himself.
Well, like it's like a Holocaust or something.
Yeah, something like a Holocaust or like genocide.
Yeah, there's something like that.
Asshole.
Fucking shitty Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
I know it's Lex Luthor, but he might as well be Lex Luthor. That's not fucking Luthor.
The red capes are coming. They're coming. They're coming on his face. That's what they are. A bunch of fucking asshole. Worst Luthor I've ever seen.
Yeah. And Zack Snyder, the last thing I gave a shit about was maybe Watchmen. And even you weren't the biggest Watchmen guy, so might have been even before. Well, you like Man of Steel.
I praised it when it first came out. But I feel if I watch it again, it's not going to hold up because of the pacing and plus of the ending. That's the only thing. I mean, I appreciate what it was setting out to do. You know, be a superhero drama, but
you liked Man of Steel, so that's the last one you liked.
I liked it as a summer popcorn time waster. I didn't pick up my dukes to defend the film.
Right.
I mean, I liked it for what it was. But if people yelled about it, I understood why. I did.
Did you ever?
But even me, I was being optimistic when I heard about Batman v Superman. I was like, maybe they'll explain this. Maybe you'll learn. And I look at that movie, he's just, you know, I've been through the whole spiel already with that, with him being depressed and saving people and stone-faced and everything. It's just a stupidity that just boggles my mind. Why would Superman need a gun? Why is this a subplot? What am I looking for bullets?
Well,
why?
Because then you have to watch the ultimate cut, because in the ultimate cut, there's more to that, because they're on fire. So now they think that he lasered them.
Oh, really?
So you gotta watch. That's why you have to watch the 3 hour cut, because you gotta watch the stuff they cut out of the theatrical to make it make less sense. So that's what people want to say. You gotta watch the ultimate cut, Efree. You gotta watch the
I
3 hour
tried. I
cut.
tried watching the Ultimate Cut. I can't find that. Thought I found it, but I don't know. But I don't know. You seen the Ultimate Cut? I mean, what's the big fucking difference? You just said it became more emo than what it is.
It
So
was
it
it was
is.
still fucking boring.
Yeah, 3 hours. I mean, I was bored with 2 hours.
They explain a couple plot holes, but you know what? You still have a shitty Superman. You still have a shitty Lex Luthor. You still have a shitty Zod's Day. You still have a boring as fuck pace. You still have not that much fucking action. And then you have a
You have a good Batman, but you don't give him anything to do.
yeah, and then you have a CGI
Just sad about it.
clusterfuck of an ending. And then you have still stupidity, characters that act like idiots, and Gaugadol still sucks.
I love your version of the what you did. I love that one. That was the best one. I wish that was the version we got into theaters because it was through Batman's perspective. That's what the movie should have been. That's it, through Batman's perspective,
Yeah,
not Wonder Woman, not Aquaman, not all this other stuff. Your emo Superman and all that
gives a
stuff.
fuck about Aquaman.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about Aquaman. The only time I cared about Aquaman was in that Flashpoint Paradox because he was a bad guy, I believe. I think he was. Was he? I think he was. Carrie always voiced him. That's the only time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think the studio a bunch of assholes who's running it now, and they're not letting DC being a bunch of bitches. They're not controlling their property anymore and whatnot. They're just saying, "Hey, go ahead, do what you want to do. Just give us a check." Marvel at least grew a pair of balls and got hands on with their stuff, with their characters. You know, that's why I lean more on their side
And
than
it's just, they don't know what they're doing. Okay, real quickly, have you seen Sucker Punch? I was curious. Zack Snyder's
well,
Sucker Punch.
I yelled. I yelled. I'll talk to you about it a long time ago. Yeah, I hated that fucking movie.
Yeah, I wanted to get these people's your thoughts on it. That's why I was asking, like,
Oh, okay. Sucker Punch. I
real
got
quick,
very
like, in
angry.
case
It was
people
the
ask.
worst film of the 2011 to me because it was an original idea. It stunk so badly. It was useless. Bad acting. This whole thing with these girls, they dance, but you don't see them dancing unless you see the fucking director's cut. And they go through all this shit and everything like that. But if they die in this thing, they live still because there's no risk. And then the ending, they stole from what's that guy's name? Terry Gilliam, fucking lobotomy and whatnot. Then
Brazil.
you had that, yeah, Brazil, yeah, and then this girl, which I don't like her as an actress, who was in that shitty Nicholas Winding Refn movie that she was in, that she fucked the corpse or whatever. I forgot that actress's name. It left my brain. She lives in that film and she lives in this film, Sucker Punch. So Sucker Punch just sucked my dick. I got so mad at that film because that was an original idea, and I have a feeling Warner Bros. Threw a lot of money into that. So I have a feeling when somebody comes with an original idea again, they're gonna say, no, we're not gonna give you that money. Why? Because back in 2011, what happened with Sucker Punch? That's why. I think it came out 2011. Yeah, what's
That sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, this movie sucks ball sacks. I hate Sucker Punch.
But like I was saying with this movie, they obviously don't know what they're doing, because now, if you see an early trailer, now Batman is joking around and he's being stupid by giving himself away by throwing a fucking batarang at the
Yeah.
Flash. So I'm like, I guess he just wants to tell everybody he's Batman. And now all of a sudden he's joking, and it's not, that's like if you made a Michael Keaton Batman and then all of a sudden he's just telling jokes. I'm not talking about like humor to the situation, but like, hey, how's it going? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
It just
it's
doesn't
just what it
fit.
is. Like I said a bunch of times before, they are too so jealous of Marvel to a point. They rushing this Justice League film, and the way they're doing this, they're stealing so much from the Avengers. They're making Wonder Woman and Batman, Iron Man, and Captain Captain America, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Meaning, you know how, for example, okay, look at Wonder Woman in this upcoming film. She was in World War II. She was in this and that. Which Marvel character was in World War II and it came through time or whatever?
Captain
America, right? Okay, that's your serious character right there. And then we have our character who's the rich guy. And in this movie, it's Bruce Wayne. But in the Marvel film, it's Tony Stark. So they're turning Bruce Wayne to Tony Stark. It's obvious. It's so obvious. It's the point. It's like no one. I don't know. Like the studio, they just want people to know. Yes, we want the Avengers money. Yes, we want this. Yes, we want it done.
Speaking of
right
Aquaman, do you know what Marvel's doing because of Aquaman?
Submariner?
Yeah, you ever heard of that guy? Namor?
Yeah, I had the trading card of him with the Marvel cards back in the day. He had pointy ears like Mr. Spock.
And you know what fans are campaigning for to play that character? Donnie Yen.
Oh, I'll look more forward to that than an Aquaman movie, to be honest. I like Donnie Yen. That'd be fun to see him in a Marvel film.
And he even responded to the fans saying that, saying, wow, that would be pretty cool. So he seems like he's open to it. So Marvel, just saying, you worked with him. Disney, you worked with him on Rogue One. Give him a better job.
Yeah, I mean, even you said he was the best part of Rogue One.
Yeah.
You know, give him the movie.
Come on, Donnie Yen as Namor would blow Jason Momoa's Fuckaman out of the water and drown his ass. So do it.
Oh yeah, he would fucking pull Jason Momoa. Forget it. It seems like lately Donnie Yen is getting some praise. I mean, people who I've talked to who've seen that Xander Cage wannabe movie or whatnot, they praised him there too.
Yeah, so did I. I mean,
you did. I know a few other people who've seen it. They didn't like the movie, but they talked good stuff about Donnie Yen.
Yeah.
Even Rogue One, I've talked to. Which they Rogue One was shit, but Donnie Yen, the blind, he was good, man.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, give it to him. Fuck it.
He deserves it. He's done a lot of good stuff.
All these years, he tried to go into Hollywood. They kicked him to the curb. He went to Hong Kong and said, fuck it. I'm going to make my own type of movies and take a little bit of flavor from Hollywood, bring it to Hong Kong. He did that with Flashpoint and Yip Man 1 and 2, which I want to see part 2. I heard good things about Return of Legend of the Fist. You know, many others, you know, such. But give it to him. Let him do it. Please, let him do it.
But getting back to Justice League, the thing is, you can't have a Batman that's branding people so they die and is ready to kill motherfuckers, which then I'm like, well, why the fuck is the Joker and Suicide Squad alive? That makes no sense. And then the next movie, he's joking, and you can't do that. That's clunky. That's clunky as fuck.
Maybe that's why Ben Affleck isn't too happy.
I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't too happy, but
I wouldn't be surprised either. I mean, see, Ben Affleck, I'm not saying the man's perfect, but he knows he's not a stupid man. He knows all these like somebody said it best. He's done all these paycheck movies back in the early millennium, and he's paid for that. He admits it, you know. I mean, granted,
but some were good, like Daredevil.
Yeah, Daredevil's great. I don't mind Reindeer Games, even though people give that shit.
I like that one. I like it.
Yeah. So he's done some good films, but, you know, but to the rest of everybody, they go, give him shit about it. But he's done those films, and now he wants to be taken seriously as an actor and as a filmmaker or whatnot. But these people don't want to listen to him. I don't know why.
Well, I mean,
shut the fuck up and just pick up the check. You know?
Well, nowadays, Warner Bros. won't. I guarantee Warner Bros. will not listen to Ben Affleck nowadays because the last film he directed flopped.
Yeah.
Live by Night.
Wasn't it talks of some Oscar notices or Golden Globes or something?
No, it got critics hated it.
Oh.
It got bashed, and it flopped. Lost a lot of money for Warner Brothers.
Well, so that's probably why they're not being so. Because up in the beginning, when they gave him Batman, we consider directing this. Letting you direct that, sure. Then he did that period piece movie.
Yeah, the Gangster.
That's a kiss. That's a kiss of death, really. period piece. I don't know. Those doesn't make that much money. Look at Gangster Squad. That didn't make that much money. And whatnot. That was a period piece. And those movies don't make money, believe it or not. Even westerns, sad to say. It's hard. Like those type of genre nobody really wants to deal with, or nobody wants to watch.
Right.
That's what's sad about it. Well, Ben Affleck wanted to take a crack at it. He did. So,
but yeah, Justice League.
I wonder what tricks could he use to get out of the contract, though.
I don't think there is. I think they would try to sue him and be like, he's got to at least do one movie. Maybe he doesn't have to do a sequel, but he's got to do at least one movie.
Alright, so. One Batman movie or one Justice League movie?
Well, I mean, Justice League is already done. It's coming out in November, so he's got to at least do a Batman movie whenever that starts getting made and released. And
I sense doom.
Yeah.
Matt Reeves, really. And tell me right now, the studio is just doing this for money. They don't give a fuck about the fans. They don't care. It's just about we need to push this out. We gotta show up Marvel. It's like the rap thing all over again from the '90s. The East Coast, West Coast. It made me think of without people getting killed, thankfully enough. But still, that's what it makes me think of.
Yeah.
Like Warner Brothers turning into West Coast, the Shook Knight and shit. Damn. And everything. What the fuck I come up with this? God, it's ridiculous.
So you look forward to Justice League?
No.
So you look. Okay, when you see it in the theater, I'll wait your thoughts.
I'm not going to a theater. Nah. Wait for Mike's review for that. Then Mike go to see it. Maybe.
Yeah, he'll see it.
Yeah, Mike can see it.
Justice League.
I can see Mike.
Justice League.
Yeah. Justice League. Hey, Mike, let us know. Are you gonna go to theater for that one? Leave it down below in the comment, bro.
Other than that, Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Wow, but then they just introduced a new Jedi. Now they gotta put a last one, really? I guess Carrie Fisher might have done this one.
Yeah.
Her name is in
I think she had filmed the stuff for this before she passed.
Yeah.
They won't know what to do with her in the next one, but.
Yeah. Anthony Daniels actually coming back.
Well, of course, C-3PO. I mean, he was in Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Fuck this movie. I'm tired of Star Wars. I'm so tired of Star Wars.
From what I heard about Force Awakens and when I seen clips of Rogue One, I'm not interested anymore in Star Wars, really. I honestly don't think that Disney really knows what to do with Star Wars. Seems as that. I mean, they are just as bad as the prequels when Lucas had them. It's just they don't know what to do.
I would rather watch the prequels.
That's sad to admit, really.
I'd rather watch it. People would get mad at me, but I'll explain it this way. The prequels were imperfect, yeah. But, you know what? At least the prequels, I was seeing some new things. First off, some new environments. I was seeing, see the Jedi in their prime, and get to see Darth Maul more than Kylo Ren. Fucking crying like a bitch in heat.
Kylo Ren.
And you know what? The prequels, they didn't make the original films pointless. Force Awakens did, because everything they did from Star Wars to Jedi was pointless. Because in the first minute of Force Awakens, you have a Death Star 10 times bigger. You have a empire called the New Order, 10 times bigger. They destroy a lot of the Republic with their 10 times bigger Death Star. Luke went from Return of the Jedi to by himself as a hermit on a mountain.
Just like Ben Kenobi.
Han Solo went back to where he was in the first movie, having his fucking Millennium Falcon stolen, and dies because he's an idiot.
Yeah, because there's still good left in him. Yeah, even though Harrison Ford, I always got the impression Harrison Ford hated Han Solo.
Yeah.
I always got that impression. Like, you see the way he acts about Han Solo or the way he acts about Indiana Jones. He loves Indy to death. He'll play Indy all the way to to whatever But
Till he
Han
retires, yeah.
Solo, yeah. But Han Solo, I think his character should die.
And that's the way they did, and I'm sorry, it sucked. Death
Yeah.
sucked.
I mean, you could have gave him a better death than that, really. Like him trying to reach out to his son who's a psychopath with his hairstyle that's right out of The Last Firebender and everything. It's
And I didn't give much of shits for the new characters. John Boyega maybe, but the more I think about it, it was just there to try to be funny, and
yeah,
I'm like, and run away like a coward.
yeah, yeah. But you did say something about he at least tried to pick up the lightsaber, even though he got his ass kicked.
Yeah, at the end, even though it doesn't make sense when I think about how the hell is he going up against this Jedi. You know what someone mentioned, and this would have been cool.
Well,
At the end there's a shot where you have a lightsaber and it flies into a guy's hand.
okay,
What if that was Mark Hamill and he fought Kylo Ren and beat him?
that would have been fun. That would have been fun. I'm
That,
like, yeah, this is the real fucking Jedi, motherfucker. Like, yeah, that would have
but
been fun.
no,
But I don't know.
instead he did a fucking sanitation worker. John Boyega, he was a stormtrooper who worked in sanitation. And
Who had
he
blood
has
on
a
his
fight
helmet
with
or
him.
whatever. Yeah.
Don't even this, oh, but he was wounded. Bullshit, my dick. Fuck this movie. And fuck The Last Jedi. And fuck Rogue One. They all eat my ass. And if you like them, great, folks. I think these new Star Wars can suck my fucking dick. I mean...
I mean, I've seen clips of these Star Wars films, and from what I've seen, and I tried to watch one time with you, The Force Awakens, and I was halfway through it, and I just didn't want to watch it no more, or just the download we saw sucked. I'm like, fuck this. And they gave it on cable a few times. I've been avoiding like an STD, so I just. And when I hear about Rogue One, stuff that's in the damn trailers, not in the movie, and then director's stupid explanation for why. I want to see what the original shit was. What the original ending was, that the one that they had to cut back. It didn't feel like a Star Wars movie, like Darth Vader's hunting down people, fucking them up. Like a slasher movie? No. They didn't want that. Instead they had Darth Vader doing some kind of shit like you did with the video, with the middle finger going like this, which I'm sure you're probably doing in the air now.
Yeah, let's spend all this money on a CGI Peter Cushing that's not his voice, obviously, and not him. But
and the Carrie Fisher one creeped me out.
Yeah.
It really did. And that was way before she passed away, too.
Yeah.
That's a bug. I don't know how they did that. They actually got Carrie Fisher. They did the Robert Downey Jr. thing, like they did in that, or they did it. Or
yeah,
they
but
did
this
it the
looked
Tron-fantasy
worse.
way. I don't know.
But this didn't look good like the Robert Downey Jr. one.
Yeah.
This
looked off. I don't know why it looked so bad. I don't know what was done, how
and it wasn't
done.
needed. It wasn't needed. I mean, you could have just had her voice. You could have just had R2D2 C3PO going off and mean some woman far down with the white cloak and the bun ears. And it was a story you didn't need at the end of the day. And you didn't fucking need the story of Rogue One. You didn't have to explain why there's a fucking exhaust port. It was pointless.
I always thought that was the anus of the fucking Death Star. Like they stuck it right up the asshole.
No, they have to explain where that came from. My guy made it because he hates the Empire, so he made it that way.
Yes. I didn't know it was a plot point, but I guess somebody thought we should explain it. Like, really? Let's explain that, really?
But anyway,
what's funny about it is there's so many other stories of Star Wars through books and everything like that, and with these movies they disregard all of them.
Yeah,
and all of those books could have made good movies on their own.
Yeah.
Which is funny, but they disregarded it. Even a lot of fans were complaining about that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess Last Jedi.
You went from Return of the Jedi, you're already at The Last Jedi. I'm like, wow, what a great return of the Jedi that was. What return?
Yeah.
What fucking return was it?
Yeah.
Pissing me off. Jumanji. I mean,
I'm a little curious. I will admit, I am a little curious because Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, has gone on record to say a bunch of times to everybody that is paying tribute to Robin Williams. It's not the same exact movie. And it's him and Kevin Hart together again. And so Jack Black is joining them along with Tim Matheson. Well, I haven't seen him forever and such. But, I mean, this is coming from a guy who's never seen the original Jumanji. I know, don't throw rocks at me all I want, folks. I've never seen it. I do want to see it someday. If there's a way I can see it, I will see it. I am curious about it.
well, apparently this is the plot.
Okay.
In a brand new Jumanji adventure, the tables are turned as 4 teens are sucked into Jumanji's world, pitted against rhinos, black mambas, and an endless variety of jungle traps and puzzles. To survive, they'll play as characters from the game. Meech Spencer becomes a brave explorer, Dwayne Johnson. Halty Jock Fridge becomes a tiny genius, Kevin Hart. It Girl Bethany becomes a bookworm professor, Jack Black. Really? Wait, It Girl Bethany becomes bookworm professor Jack Black? So a girl becomes Jack Black? And
That's weird.
and unathletic Martha becomes an Amazonian warrior, Karen Gillan. To beat the game, return to the real world with their lives, they'll have to start seeing things in an entirely different way. So really, they're not. Dwayne Johnson's not really a real person, but like it's like a teen, and then they become that character, and does become Dwayne Johnson. I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I guess the original movie was that the characters came out of the game into the real world.
Yeah, but I mean,
But here they're doing it backwards, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's the twist.
I don't know, something about that made me think of Journey 2 that had Dwayne Johnson in it, The Rock and such, where he's in a fantasy situation.
Yeah. So they go into this world and then they become a brand new character.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. It's like, okay, so they're not, like The Rock and Kevin Hart, technically they're not real.
Yeah.
I mean, they're Jack Black, they're technically not real. I know this is a stupid thing, folks. It just, I don't know, just that kind of stuff bugs me, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know. Other than Jumanji, which I don't know about. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, Pitch Perfect 3. So.
I mean, to be honest, I never cared about the other two Pitch Perfect films, to be honest. And such. And I guess that's it. Nothing much to go on. Some untitled horror film that Paramount is doing, which has nothing on it. That's a supernatural movie.
A sci-fi comedy starring Matt Damon, Christoph Waltz, Alec Baldwin, Neil Patrick Harris called Downsizing. A man and his wife decide their lives have gotten out of hand, and they voluntarily have themselves shrunk down. Unfortunately for the man... Huh?
Go on.
Unfortunately for the man, his wife backs out at the last minute. So Matt Damon gets shrunk down, I guess. So it's The Incredible Shrinking Man with Matt Damon.
Yes. I thought they both shrunk. Like, what? It became Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves? Really? Oh, God. Christoph Waltz is in this. Neil Patrick Harris, Alec Baldwin, Kristen Wiig. Oh, God.
It's the guy who did Election and About Schmidt and The Descendants.
Wow.
I'd wait for a trailer for that. But yeah, that's pretty much 2017.
I guess that's it. Wow.
So, for folks
Can't believe it's over already. Wow.
Yeah, but this is like an hour and 13 minutes, yeah.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a good time. I couldn't believe it was over already. Shit.
Me too. So, I mean, hopefully this year will look better than next year. I mean,
last year.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see. I mean, maybe we might have some that might change our minds. Some will disappoint. Some will come out left field and surprise us. Or maybe it might be a repeat of what happened last year. Last year was just a terrible year for films in general. I mean, really, it was. Yeah.
But I want to thank Efree for joining me on this.
Well, thank you for having me over. Thank you all for listening to us.
Thank you guys for watching. Have a good night, and we will talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Ciao.
Ciao.